What's the deal, y'all? Trap up in anything in the Trap Network. We back in the same, like it, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college, though. Big dog, tap in with that tap in and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. Make sure you hit that like, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Man at the Garden Freestyle out now. Please don't touch my, it got a body on it out now. Make sure y'all tap in with that. Fairy Tales and Boogeyman out now. Get into that. We finna jump into this content, but before we do, man, make sure you hit that comment button. Best comment between now and 15,000 subscribers will get $100. The best comment between now and 25,000 subscribers will get another $100. Man, make sure I get into that if you ain't got into that. So yeah, get into that if you ain't got into that. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Sorry about that. Akademiks has gotten it cracking. Shout out to Don't Panic. We finna go over there and slide over to his Instagram page. If you ain't following Don't Panic on Instagram, you probably should be following Don't Panic on Instagram. You feel me? Because he got some cool things going up. We finna jump into this, man. Let's see right here. Let's get into it. Let's go.
And right, like, so me and Wack, we had this conversation on, stream, and a lot of people, I see a lot of people in the comments like, yo, why you allow Wack to talk to you like this, blah, blah, yo, he's son of you. And for me, I look at it as a content, but also we have different approaches. Let me tell you this. Anytime we're talking to WACK100, Wack is notorious for using ad hominem attacks, personal insults, to distract from what you're actually saying. Right? What I literally said.
So I love that Akademiks is immediately pointing out the fact that Wack always flew flams, cold dugs, and Larsons, and doesn't really have any real actual insight or anything to add to any conversation. When he has his back against the wall, he starts just talking and saying crazy, you know what I'm saying, whatever.
It wasn't necessarily aimed to make Wack look any way, but this is the reality of it. I think LA podcasters and everybody from the LA community that are in gangs should take this indictment of Big U as a wake-up call. I know everybody thinks, because I hear it every single day, is content. I said this.
Yeah, it's not content when it leads to a federal indictment.
It is not content when the federal authorities come to your door. It is not. You need a lawyer.
I just said that.
And you shouldn't want to jump on Clubhouse or other social media platforms to talk about what their dealings is with you. That's just the reality of it. So when I said after seeing this indictment, the feds want everybody who has used this as content. You know this is the content Rico.
And it's crazy because Wack has done some cooperating. I'm assuming that's why he gets so upset whenever this thing is brought up, because Akademiks didn't accuse him of anything. But whenever Wack has his back against the wall and Wack is about to get caught up in a lie, he goes into this like super over-aggressive mode.
Everybody who has said it's content. We got content. This is the content Rico. I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, Big U, arrested. Brick Baby, arrested. Which, by the way, I'll let you know, Brick Baby's not on this indictment, which tells me the feds been watching and waiting for these West Coast niggas so much, there's other indictments to come, because Brick ain't on this indictment. He's on another one, but there seems to be another indictment that's going to be superseding, tying everybody into a bigger one. Because this is more for the Big U enterprise. It looks like they're going to do another one that's going to have more rolling 60s. So because they have picked up 16 people, only about like 6 are on this one. So here's the point what I'm trying to say. I'm on Clubhouse all the time. Well, not Clubhouse, but I listen to it in the morning. And I hear these people openly talk about cases, intimidate other people that they have to talk about their cases, talk about former crimes, talk about what's happening in the streets, who got stripped, who got robbed. Yo, bro, he had to pay this amount of money for blah, 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 blah. He got stripped.
That's true. Clubhouse is like one big confession for the feds. Like, all they need to do is go on Clubhouse and everybody will just confess all their sins.
Down to whatever. And it's clear. The feds have outlined that they've used all these stories to corroborate what they now know is true based on speaking to victims or having other proof. And my thing when I asked Wack, I say, yo, Wack, there's 2 things. The feds might be looking at you as a potential victim. Why? Because you're listed in the
Because the paperwork says that you're a victim.
Rico case in one of what's called the overt acts. I'm gonna define all these things in a minute. You could have been a victim in the case. So that's why, and again, when I say victim, street, that's why I say WACK is good. Because most people listen is like, yo, WACK is disrespecting act. No. WACK also do a really slick a hand with when he's talking. The biggest killer in the world could be seen as a victim by police. If someone rear ends you and you get hurt, you're the victim. It don't matter if you're...
Or if you get chased out of a Kanye West game concert, you're a victim.
Tough. It's not that being a victim doesn't mean you're a bitch. The police or the investigators in this case are looking at anybody who is big U, has threatened, intimidated, tried to harm, or may have harmed. WACK100 is listed as someone that they tried to do something to. Okay?
We all saw the video, but whatever.
I just made a very simple conclusion. This is the feds. They keep saying this. Yo, chat, I'll make another bold prediction. I want everybody to print this. The whole, we got content, I guarantee it stops for this case. There will be no more content about this case.
Damn, Wack. No more content about the case? Snitchery is finna be at an all-time high.
Who want to bet?
I promise you, at the end of all this, Wack is finna be exposed as what I've been saying the whole time. He's finna be exposed as an informant, Officer Rat.
You know why? The feds done talk to all the content people. I guarantee you. Adam, you come in here. I want to talk to you about this. Could you give us this cease and desist? What I asked Wack is, it's reasonable to assume that maybe they would ask you or show up and be like, hey, Wack, could you come down here? We want to talk to you about.
Even Akademiks knows that Wack's been talking to the feds.
These guys trying to do something to you, whether they were successful or not. Now, granted, I don't think Wack, Wack's the big pot root. He ain't going to oblige to that. He's going to be like, fuck out of here. Talk to my lawyer. Plead the fifth, whatever. Cool. Got it. But
Akademiks doesn't believe that, but go off.
It still doesn't.
It's like, yeah, whatever. You're the super gangster. It doesn't change the fact that you danced around that question.
Defeat the point that the feds are going to do their job. They're going to go talk to all these people. And I keep telling y'all, everything is content till the feds knock on your door. Adam is the only person, and even he admitted, he said his lawyer was the first person to handle it. So, the feds, I believe, if they drop an indictment like this, they would want to talk to everybody that's ancillary. Hey, these guys used to go to this place. There was a fight here. We're also looking at the big U. We heard about cease and desist. We want it from you, Adam. I would imagine they would at least want to talk to Wack. Wack seemingly was a little bit, I don't know if it was defensive, but I think
he's defensive because Akademiks is saying what we've all been screaming and what, people try to sweep it under the rug when I said other content creators, Wack's a cop. And Akademiks, maybe y'all just need to hear from Akademiks. At this point, I don't care where it comes from. I don't even need the credit no more. As long as somebody says it. I
think Wack did the typical Wack tactic when asked the direct question that it's not that he's gonna lie, because if you notice, he never said the feds have never tried to talk. Around it, like he kind of was hinting that no, but he never really answered the question directly. It was more ad hominem attacks, accurate line, accurate square. You're just not into this type of shit. You don't know nothing about nothing, which it could all be true, but doesn't answer the question.
Akademiks sees that Wack has been talking to the feds or has been talking to the feds. Akademiks is calling him out.
Okay? And that's the point. If you're one person who, the content gang on Clubhouse only care about disrespect. We're out of the disrespect time. We're into the weeds of, y'all have talked on Clubhouse and on podcasts for 3 years. That is now we are seeing an active current investigation and an indictment about all these things y'all have talked about. It shouldn't be surprising if the feds say, let's talk to you privately to see if you said this on Clubhouse, podcast, you tweeted this, you said that. Let's see if we could get some content from you. It's reality. We just gotta be honest. It's reality. It's the feds. So, chat, if you guys don't know, man, right? Like, so me and Wack, we had this conversation on, stream, and a lot of people, I see a lot of people in the comments, they're like, yo, Ack, why you allow Wack to talk to you like this, blah, blah, yo.
Okay. So basically, what we seeing here is a clear breakdown that DJ Akademiks is fully aware that WACK100 not only has been talking to the feds, working with the feds, but possibly, might be, like I've been saying this whole time, an actual Fed himself. Now, I ain't tripping on who said it. I ain't tripping on put it into the universe. At this point, I don't even care. I just need the world to know that this nigga's a cop. I ain't just been saying it because it sound right. He's a cop. He's an informant. He's a snitch. It is what it is. Maybe y'all believe it now because Akademiks is tapping on it. But with that all being said, man, y'all know the deal. It's red down to the left. Y'all know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. We are gone.